I've been defending a lot of people. So today, I'm shitting on somebody. That's right. Bonnie is a bitch-ass motherfucker. Now, specifically, the only canonical blue one I'm talking about. Bro, you missed the detail where you were supposed to be a guest for us. To either be blue or purple or a mix. We weren't supposed to know. But you chose blue.
Why are you blue?
But that's besides the point and why Bonnie is a bitch motherfucker. Let me first explain how he got there. Him and his Bonnie's balls. Let's be real, Bonnie has been struggling for a while from being the most forgettable out of the main four. In the first game, Freddy got the name on his building like Donald Trump.
Donald Trump!
Chica as well is, the internet's creepy pastime. Yeah, she's just female. The cupcake is based, and so is Foxy for being the most out of place in the entire building. Bro chose to be a pirate out of essentially a country brigade. Bro, damn, Bonnie gets so overshadowed that not only did people think this shadow screenshot of his was a new character, Sparky the dog. Bro, what the dog do? But not only that, Scott himself gave him some sympathy points, as he said that he was the most terrified of him, and in the trailer showed him that he could run. But unreleased Scott said, "Nah, bro, I'm breaking your legs. Now you can only show up in the corners of cameras. Get wrecked, loser." I mean, bro, Bonnie is literally depressed that he can't run no more. In 422, when you're playing, sometimes he just doesn't even show up. He's like, "Nah, I'm done with this, dog. I've been disrespected too much." I feel for you, bro, immensely. But then we get to number 2.
Number 9.
On to the questionably designed toy versions with his chipmunk-ass voice.
For the star of our show is now here.
It fits, weirdly,
honestly,
and also clearly the most hated toy, and again,
makes me so
useless,
angry.
like Freddy, bro. Perfect gamer, bro. Everybody loves my boy.
You're late, you know, prick.
Toy Chica is basically owned by the R34 weirdos, and Toy Foxy, Mangle, well, it's clearly the coolest looking, but I guess Wither Bonnie is based, I mean, definitely a lot cooler design than all the other Withers, but again, Wither Freddy is the headliner of the actual iconic game. Foxy is just iconic, and Chica looks like the tube man, the inflatable man at the car dealership. Let's go. That is just cool. So yeah, I'll give him 1 point. He wasn't that much of a bitch in FNAF 2. I mean, specifically Wither Bonnie. He was thugging out. Toy Bonnie is, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. Oh, be quiet. Shut up. That's right. I'm talking to myself. I'm schizophrenic. Now, FNAF 3. He literally isn't in the game. Instead, we get Willy, my boy. Which, you know, you may say is technically Bonnie. Except the fact that Springtrap is clearly his own line of people. I mean, I ain't counting Golden Freddy with the rest of the loser-ass Freddys. I mean, Bonnie literally shows in the trailer pretty prominently, his eyes move, and then boom, he doesn't even get a watermelon skin color skin, bro. I don't even know what I'm saying here, bro, but still. Then FNAF 4, he gets like a bit of praise in the trailer, and then becomes literally the easiest to avoid. I mean, look at it, bro. He's also like the least interesting design. Chica got the cupcake, looking like a real monster. That's base. Freddy got the Freddos. That's just a cool, like, just cool. Foxy got a tongue. Now, Scott did cut it off, but still looking hella sexy. Then we get to literally sister location where, that's right, they straight up massacred his existence. He became a non-existent. He literally just became a sound file for Harley Quinn. I mean, even in the new Help Wanted 2, literally no one cares about him. They don't even have his model in the game. He's just a megaphone. That is just ungodly disrespect. Then FNAF 6, we get a slightly more base Elvis reject. And now we get to Glamrock Bonnie.
Bonnie's balls. All right.
That's right. This is where Bonnie has officially went from ass of the town to bitch ass of the town. Not only does he vaguely get referenced in the actual main game by random documents explaining and setting up basically an already outdated theory, but then gets name dropped by Freddy for when they did a collab.
Do not come up here anymore. I miss him.
Actual, like, sentient value with Bonnie's balls.
Well done.
Now place Bonnie's balls on the table and proceed to smash them aggressively.
But this is the last straw. This is where he becomes a bitch-ass motherfucker. He disrespected and dirtied the good name Monty.
It's bullcrap, guys, so don't believe that. That's not what happened. You can see here as well a strange detail of this. Yeah, you can look at all of his parts. So it looks like Monty has shoved Bonnie onto the wall.
How does anyone find that funny?
Look at evidence. The only time we see him is from a buggy-ass Easter egg by turning up the wet signs, or pat-pats. It's British.
Nickname the wet floor signs Pat Pat, okay?
Then when we get a good look at his ugly ass, again, why blue? From extensive research at this really shite crime scene, we have to come to either two conclusions. Either he died in the most impossibly convoluted, vague-ass mousetrap, like why in a message says that he's in freaking Monty Golf? And then he somehow is behind the Bonnie ball, I don't even know what this is, and has a hole in his chest, and bowling balls smashed over his head, and for some reason a huge-ass dent on the wall? What happened, bro? What? And he also leaves zero clues to how or who killed him, or he died in literally the most comedic way possible. Death by bowling ball shrapnel. But that still doesn't excuse the fact that he clearly got his lazy ass murked and didn't even leave a single hint to who folded him. So now people are running around making up half-ass theories and are somehow claiming that the good boy Monty did something out of jealousy. Bro, be quiet, you goofy asses. It's a robot. How is a robot getting jealous? For one, and for two, he's clearly shown to hate Freddy. Shut up, Daco, you freaking British people.
Ripped his stomach open. You can see Monty's
I don't
claw
actually
here.
hate Daco, by the way. But he is
Yummy
British.
tea.
And I will never forgive the British for releasing Paddington 2. It should have stayed a first movie only. I don't really care the theories and everything, but very obviously, Glamrock Bonnie got murked in a very vague way, probably by Vanessa. But why, bro? Just why? You could have at least said your final goodbyes before we had to kill you ourselves. That's right, he's not even dead. He doesn't say anything. His lights are on. He could have told us something. He's hiding information. This is my official essay on why Glamrock Bonnie is in fact a bitch-ass MFer. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Very important. And before you ask, is there in fact a way to redeem Bonnie from not being such a bitch? Well, that thumb up scene was pretty close to redeeming yourself. A few more Ryan Gosling tries and then maybe we might get there.